Welcome back to the Threadlace Podcast. Hosted by your favorite people, Nate and, of course, Donnie.
What up, what up?
If you're wondering why, we got hoods up, it's because, you already see his mouth. It's that cold in here, man. It is freezing in Cincinnati. Every time I talk, a little bit of smoke comes out.
It's not supposed to be this cold in houses.
Yeah, but hey, we work with what's due, and we're here to bring y'all our wild card predictions and also our NFL playoff picture predictions. Let's jump right into it, man, because we got a lot to talk about on this episode. But first off, our final records. Will Nate be a 3-peat champion? Let's find out. NFL 23-24. My final record was 175-97. And this year, 24-25, my final record was 181-91, and I had upsets of the week final record 9-9. So broke even on my upsets of the week, but my final record was 181 wins and 91 losses.
How's that? Oh, I added mine up wrong, brother. Give me a spin. Oh.
So you're missing like 10 games?
Yeah. I didn't add it in the other one. Oh my god, look at that.
Oh, you know.
Oh no. Oh no. I don't even want to say this. I don't know what my last year's was. This year, you was what?
181-91.
I am 180-92.
Take the crown again, baby. Come on now.
By one game.
Let's go. You had a comeback there at the end.
I did.
Wow.
Like 2 weeks ago, I only missed one game. I got 15 games right. I thought I was going to be the comeback. It did a little bit, but just not quite enough.
So close. Yeah, I went 9-9.
That is... Ugh.
That's crazy. I mean, 9-9 on upsets of the week for the year ain't bad either. That's split. But yeah, that was our final record predictions. And shout out my aunt, man. She made me these custom cups for Christmas. I don't know what you can see on the camera, but got our logo on there. And then on the back side, yeah, you probably can't see that very well, but it just says follow on Instagram and X at Nate's Takes. And on Facebook and YouTube at Thread the Laces. Hit that subscribe button, man.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to my Aunt Addie. Appreciate you. These are fire. I can thinking about getting a bunch more, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man, let's jump right into it. NFL records posted. I beat this man once again.
That is salty.
The son beats the father. You know what I'm saying?
One game.
Here we go. I think first, though, we should get away with our awards. Because our awards this year, literally every award besides, I'd say 2, are toss-ups. Every other award is favored by, like, minus 5,000. So I'll just get those out the way. Coach of the year, Kevin O'Connell, is literally minus 5,000, basically saying that dude won the award. The Vikings coach. Yeah. Obviously, their win record was like 5.5 this season or something after J.J. McCarthy got hurt with Sam Darnold at QB. And, man, they've overcame everything this year. Next one, Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jared Verse. He's minus 2,000. He's already looking like a starter.
He's
killing it. No, you can't argue Jared Verse there. And then last two, Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. The dude put up 2,000 rush yards. If he got that extra game, he might have beat Dickerson's record. You never know.
It wouldn't matter.
Why?
Because it would have took him an extra game to do it.
That don't matter.
Yeah, it does.
No, it don't. He had 27 less carries than Dickerson. If he has 27 more carries, he beats that record. Look at it. If you look at his average per run.
I'm just saying.
Like 6.1 yards a run, bro.
He's still a beast.
He's on crack.
Congrats.
He's on crack. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels. That was the last one there.
Yes.
That's a gimme. He brought his team to 12 wins. The Commanders, I mean, what are we even talking about? A 4-win team. Haven't been able to win in years. Haven't been able to find a set QB in a decade. I mean, dude, it's pretty nuts. Like between
They
them and the
found-
Browns, they've both been searching for a QB, and the Commanders finally found it, man. Hopefully the Browns go for it here in the offseason. They got the second pick. Deshaun Watson is apparently going to be out all season next year. So, I mean, if they get a quarterback with the second pick, let him develop next year, and then, figure out what you can do with Watson. It's a massive contract, but, you might have to just take that L.
Yeah, dump his ass.
Depending on how that QB clears out. But, they got all year next year to figure that out. But you got to go quarterback, in my opinion, if you're the Browns, because, man, the first pick is it's oh my god, I was just looking at it for the podcast and I was blank. First pick, it's already set. It's not the Giants, but is it the Giants?
Oh, for the draft?
Yeah, look it up.
Oh, it's got to be the Giants.
Dude, I can't remember.
I'll look at it, though, real quick.
Yeah, I can't remember right now.
You can keep going.
But yeah, the last few that are toss-ups, we got the MVP. Now, it's going to be Allen or Lamar. Now, Allen was favored heavily until Lamar was voted first-team All-Pro QB. It said since 2007, there's only been one player that won MVP that wasn't the quarterback of the first-team All-Pro. Titans, that's who got it. Titans are number one, and then number two is the Browns. So the Titans are obviously going QB, in my opinion, I think. I mean, if they don't, I'd be surprised if they stick with Will Levis. But, they're flopping him with Mason Rudolph this year. I think that they're going to go QB. I think the Browns go QB as well. They need to at least. But, we'll see that. We'll see when that time comes. But, yeah, man, jumping into this awards, these last few awards, MVP, Allen or Lamar. So Allen's odds were really good, really high, and then after Lamar got voted first-team All-Pro quarterback, it said since 2007, only one player hasn't won MVP that was first-team All-Pro quarterback, and that was Adrian Peterson. Took it from the quarterback from that year. So Josh Allen went from minus 500 to minus 180, minus 200. Because now it's a toss-up. They're saying MV3 or Josh Allen finally getting his MVP. We don't know. We'll see. Maybe Josh Allen will be the second player on that list. But in my opinion, I got Josh Allen winning that one. I think that they'll give it to him. And the only reason I think they'll give it to him is because Lamar already has two. That's a sad reasoning, but that is honestly the reason that I got. I don't think that they're going to let him win three, especially back-to-backs.
Yeah, I got Allen, too. Look what he's done. They got...
For this Bills team, yeah.
So I'm saying they got rid of Stephon Diggs. And he's just a beast, dude. They would not be where they're at without him. Yeah, I know. It's never going away.
I'm having fun doing it, actually.
I'll be sorry if they take it from him.
Yeah, I think Allen can get it. And then the last couple here, they're toss-ups. Defensive Player of the Year, they're looking at Patrick Surtain and T.J. Watt. They've been flip-flopping odds. I think Surtain's going to win.
I don't think neither one of them's get it.
For my bet, I hope T.J. Watt wins. But, yeah, for my futures bet. But for Defensive Player of the Year,
Trey Henderson.
I think Surtain's going to win. He's the best player on that defense, locking up every wide receiver.
Most sacks, most quarterback pressures. Trey Henderson.
Missed the playoffs.
Yeah, they don't give people awards that miss playoffs.
Every single person on this award has made the playoffs, besides this next one we're talking about here. Comeback Player of the Year. I think it's definitely going to be Burrow. Sam Darnold was favored for a little bit. But they got to give Burrow some sort of award. I think that's what the NFL is just going to give him a pity comeback player of the year award because he got hurt last year. But yeah, in my opinion, I think that would be a.
Should have given awards to him and he didn't make the playoffs.
It's comeback player of the year. I think comeback player of the year should be J.K. Dobbins, who has overcame both of his legs, rupturing his Achilles, and still rushed for 1,000 yards almost, and got hurt a couple weeks. I don't know. I like Dobbins to win it, but it's gonna be Burrow.
I still got Sam D, but
Darnold.
Yeah.
He's the second. It's him and Burrow.
Yeah, so I mean, I'd rather have Burrow, but I don't know. They both did good. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. And yeah, man, what you all are waiting for, what you guys came here for. Let's jump right into it. We'll do our wild card predictions, and then we will finish off with our playoff bracket. Who we got winning the Super Bowl, and we're gonna explain this, man. We'll start with the AFC, move to the NFC, and for the wild card, and then we'll just go slowly down that line. So, Chargers versus the Texans. Now, both these teams got a lot to prove, man. Especially the Texans. They have been looked at as frauds this year. They barely squeaked in the playoffs. They got their 10th win in Week 18, weakest division in football. Made the playoffs. C.J. Stroud, sophomore slump down year. Man, it's a lot of talk's been around these Texans, but I'm going the Chargers. They got the way better. I mean, way better defense. It's a top 5 defense in the NFL right now. I think they're ranked 4th. And then Harbaugh. Yeah, I was gonna say Harbaugh. He's gonna come out more prepared than D'Amico Ryan, in my opinion.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, that's what I got too. I got Chargers. I think the Texans. They're trying to depend on Mixon and Nico. They don't really have much left. I mean, they got Dalton Schultz. And like you said, C.J. Stroud's on the slump. I don't know, man. I just think Harbaugh's going to come in here and not lose this game.
I agree. I got the Chargers. I think I'm surprised that, it's so close of a spread. Like, Vegas has it being like a 3-point game. I really think the Chargers can win this by like 7 to 10 points. But, we'll see. We'll see. Next matchup. Pittsburgh versus the Ravens.
Blowout.
I don't know, man.
Pittsburgh sucks, dude. Come on.
I think the Ravens win, but I don't know about a blowout. I think you're looking at like 7 to 12 points. I mean, you can call that a blowout, I guess, but...
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say 10 or more, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do. I see that then. Yeah, I mean, but also I don't feel confident taking them by 3 points either. I mean, it could be a 1-point game. I mean, for some reason... The Steelers have Lamar's number, and Lamar's got a losing record versus the Steelers. So, I think it'll be a little closer than people think. But I got the Ravens. I agree. Steelers are a fluke. They shouldn't have 10 wins. Shouldn't be in the playoffs. But the coaching matters.
Yeah, I got Ravens. No question.
Ravens, no question, man. Next one. This is why I started with the AFC, because I just feel like I knew we were gonna have the same picks here. I mean, Denver versus the Bills. There's no world where the Bills lose to Denver. Josh Allen's on a mission right now. I'm taking the Bills. I mean, I'm not even saying much about it.
Yeah, me too. Smacked.
Bills. Give me the Bills. And, I mean, if you're just living in a shell or a hole, the Chiefs and the Lions got the bye weeks, guys. They got home field advantage throughout the playoffs.
Obviously.
Now, first round in the NFC. This is where things are going to get a little more spicy. That's why I started with the AFC. Knock it out. Packers versus the Eagles. I was very upset, as a slight Packer fan, that they had to play the Eagles round 1, but that's what you get for losing to the Bears. I mean, you could have had the Vikings. The Bucks, but here we are. Could have the Bucks if you win that game against the Bears last week, but yeah, it was a double loss for the Packers in that game. Christian Watson out for the season, and the Packers didn't even get the 6th seed, so now they got to play the Eagles round 1. I got the Eagles. I think the Eagles win. I'm not thinking it's like a blowout or nothing, but the Eagles are going to get it done.
Unfortunately, yeah, I think so too. I think the Eagles are going to get it done, but I will not be rooting for them. Like, I won't put them on a bet money line.
Because you don't think they're going to win, or just because of the fan bias?
Because I just can't root for them. I'm not rooting for the Eagles to win in the playoffs against the Packers. I'm not. So I'll put bets on their players and stuff, but I ain't going to put no money line Eagles because I just can't. I can't root for them. This guy put the Eagles money line on 18 tickets.
Well, it's just like they're going to win. I know they're going to win, so why not make money off it? Like, you're going to be disappointed and not make money? Like, why not make some money off it, bro? Anyways.
Sorry for the sniffles, guys. I've been sick for a few days.
Yeah, so have I. If my voice sounds weird, my throat has been killing me for the last week. But yeah, finish off this wild card. Commanders versus the Bucks. I'll let you start this one off. I've been starting them all off. I'll let you start this one off. What are you thinking for this game?
I'm thinking that I like the Bucks. I like their offense. I like what Baker's doing. But this is an upset for me. I'm going Washington.
You got Washington?
I got Commanders to win this
Well, you
game.
got to explain it. Why?
I just think Jaden Daniels is really going to prove what he's about. He really is. And if he has to keep the ball himself, he's going to do everything in his power to win this game. And they got the weapons to do it. Their defense completely sucks. So hopefully they somewhat step up. But I don't know what it is. When I seen this game, for some reason it just Washington was clicking for me. I'm going with them. I'm going with it.
Marshawn Lattimore versus Mike Evans rematch.
Oh.
They cleared Marshawn Lattimore. They got one of the biggest beefs in NFL history between wide receiver and corner. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. But Mike Evans has always owned Lattimore. Give me the Bucks. What are we talking about? Baker in the playoffs. I think this comes down to experience. Mike Evans won a Super Bowl. Tristan Wirfs won a Super Bowl. Vontae David won a Super Bowl. These guys have been to the Super Bowl. They know what it takes to win in the playoffs. And Baker Mayfield last year was statistically the best quarterback in the playoffs. This dude's going to ball out. Both playoff games he had last year, 330 yards plus in both games. And, I mean, he was basically perfect. I mean, he earned that contract like that, like he was playing for his life, like literally. And I don't see them being a first-round exit. I think it'll be a really good game, high-scoring, close game. And I think the Bucks squeak it out in the end. But, they're still going to be praising Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, I agree with that, too. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like.
Even, in my opinion, even when Washington loses, they're still going to be praising Jaden Daniels. He took a four-win team that hasn't had a quarterback in a decade to a 12-win team and, a close fight in the playoffs, almost won, and I guarantee he balls out like he's saying. Bucks pass defense is horrible. It's bottom 4 in the league. Washington's rush defense, bottom 3 in the league. Baker might have a super crazy game, but I think when it comes down to it, he'll get the win. But, the Commanders have had, I think I read the other day, it showed like all 6 games they've won with the final 15 seconds on the clock, all game-winning touchdowns. If you give the Commanders the ball with a minute left, like he's saying, Daniels is going to find a way to win that game. So they got to make sure they keep it out of Daniels' hands late in the game because they literally had like 6 walk-off touchdowns basically for the win this year, and that's pretty insane. So I'm taking the Bucks.
There you go.
Let's get it. Vikings versus the Rams. Now, earlier in the season, the Rams beat the Vikings 30-20. Another factor in this is, Kevin O'Connell. Everything he learned was from Sean McVay. He was under Sean McVay's wing for forever. So Kevin O'Connell got to bring some new magic tricks because in that first game, boy, they was locked up. Locked up. I'll tell you that right now. The Rams got one of the bottom defenses. They was still locked up because McVay just knows what he's going to do. I mean, they got similar minds. They played for the same team. So, McVay, like I said, McVay literally, it's like him. It's like he's going against his son, basically, McVay, right now. I mean, he taught this man, Kevin O'Connell, all he knows, and here they are. Who you got?
I think, the Vikings had a bad week last week. They got inside the red zone like 19 times and didn't score. But that's
Darnold was making a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah.
The true Sam Darnold was coming out in that game.
Well,
he had Addison wide open for 2 touchdowns, missed them both touchdowns.
they
Wide open. He's not
went
even
back in, they went back
going
in
through
and
his
looked at the tapes
progressions.
and look at all this, and
Not even going through his progressions.
they're going to make a comeback this week and beat the Rams.
I don't think so. I think that the Rams win. I think the Rams have...
I think it's going to be a close game, a good game, but I think the Vikings squeak it out.
Rams have just as good of pass offense, but I think the Rams offense is better because I think the running back's better. Stafford craps on Sam Darnold any day of the week. You put Stafford on that Vikings team, I'm telling you right now, they might be undefeated, bro. I'm just saying. Give him, you see the weapons he's got right now. Like Stafford, come on, man. And the big factor here, why everyone's taking the Vikings, and that's going to be, in my opinion, the sucker bet of the week because
Like, not on the wild card round, not every. I don't think every home team's winning. That's not how the NFL rolls.
I don't have that either. I got the Chargers. They're away.
Well, okay, favorite teams are winning.
I have all favored besides the Rams. The Rams are plus money.
I thought it was -1.
No, they're plus. I got them plus 108. You have every favored team. What are you talking about?
No, I don't. I picked Washington.
Oh, okay, that's it. So we both got one.
I could have
What
swore
do
the
you
I
mean?
could
You
have
think
swore.
there's going to be two upsets?
I could have swore the Rams were -1, but
There's only going to be one upset on Wild Card Weekend, and it's going to be the Rams, not the Commanders. Don't get fooled into the public trap. The public trap's all saying the same thing this man's saying right now. Don't get fooled, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you what it is right now, man. Because people are going to be looking at this like, the 15-win Vikings are minus 108? Oh, my God. No. No. Hey, I can almost double my money putting 100 on this. They're collecting that money, bub. I'm telling you. I got the Rams. I think I sleep Wild Card Weekend.
I mean, you're supposed to think that.
Give me the Rams, bro. But that's our wild card picks of the week. I think Chargers, Ravens, Bills, Eagles. We agreed on that. And then he picked Washington. I picked the Bucks. He picked the Vikings. I picked the Rams. So it'll be interesting to see how those last two games play out. But yeah, now let's jump into the juiciness. Divisional round. So we both got the same divisional round in the AFC, so we'll start over there. Chiefs versus Chargers, Ravens versus Bills. Who do you got in the Chiefs versus, Chargers matchup?
God, dude. I hate even saying it, but I have to go with the Chiefs here.
He's on his face.
As an AFC North guy, I hate the Steelers more than any team in the NFL. The next hated team, the Chiefs. But I hate even saying this too, but it's Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid.
You can't beat him, buddy.
They've had 2 months of a rest. Everybody's like, there's 2 months of a rest. No.
No, they're just getting prepared
Yeah,
for
right.
Harbaugh, whatever
Yeah.
Harbaugh's got up his sleeve, and that Chargers defense.
And to me, I just feel like they're going to skim it out. I don't think they're going to dominate them, but they're going to win this game, unfortunately.
So I'm gonna say right now, I got the Chiefs too. I know but I do think it's gonna be a really close game, like their last battle. I'm thinking by a field goal, not gonna be much of a difference here. But I could see the Chargers winning. I mean, I really could. I could see it. Like there is a world where I could see the Chargers winning this game, but it's not this world.
I'm going to be rooting for the Chargers.
Well, I think everyone's gonna be rooting for the Chargers because the whole public, besides Chiefs fans, are rooting against the Chiefs. No one wants to see them 3P right now. No one likes the Chiefs. They're like the most hated dynasty and most disrespected dynasty I've ever seen. But yeah, I think the Chiefs go back to another chip, AFC chip. I mean,
Sucks.
there's only been 2 seasons of Patrick Mahomes' career where he didn't make the Super Bowl. I mean, let's be real. It's 5 out of 7 seasons this guy's been there. So, been there, done that. So, well, yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Right.
So yeah,
Move on.
yeah. Moving on, Ravens versus the Bills, man. Ravens versus the Bills. This is gonna be like almost game of the playoff. I mean, there's so many good games in these playoffs.
God.
I cannot wait.
This is a very hard decision for me.
Ravens versus the Bills. Now I'm looking at this game. I'm gonna tell you how I'm breaking down this game. Ravens are the number 3 ranked defense in the NFL. The Bills got the number. It's like 19th. You're not stopping Lamar X Henry. You're not.
You stupid fucking Charger.
You're not stopping Lamar X Henry. You're not stopping him. Sorry. You're not. Lamar and Derrick Henry
Oh my God.
versus one of the worst ranked defenses. I mean, not worst, but they're right in the middle. I know Josh Allen's on a mission, but he can only do so much. I mean, that Ravens defense is number 3.
This is going to be a high scoring game.
Number 3. I don't know. I'm thinking like 27-24.
That's a pretty high scoring game.
I mean, that's decent. Decent. I got the Ravens,
But-
obviously.
At the end, I came out with the Bills.
Why?
The-
Defense is worse. Offenses are just as good. I want to hear this.
I just feel like they're at home. The crowd's going to be going freaking nuts. The Bills has never won a freaking Super Bowl. And I'm telling you right now, they're not going to shut up. And the Ravens, they're going to be like this.
They haven't even made it to an AFC championship.
I can't hear nothing. I don't know.
Josh Allen has never made an AFC championship, by the way.
He's on a mission, dude. I'm telling you. He's on a mission. He's on a mission.
Hey, no, for real though, in that game, take Josh Allen over everything.
Oh, for sure. Rushing, throwing, touchdowns.
Like,
And at home, I got to go with the Bills. Sorry.
I'm not. I got the Ravens. I think that the Ravens have just a good offense, and they got 2 times the defense the Bills got. I mean, I just don't see the Bills winning that game. I think Josh Allen disappointed once again, and the Bills are going to need to add some defenders, man. I mean, they both don't really have super good wide receiver cores.
No, they don't.
But Derrick Henry is, I'm sorry, like I like James Cook, but come on, that's not in comparison.
No.
And Lamar and Josh Allen, I think Lamar's better. They're on like the same level, but I think Lamar is definitely a better quarterback. And when it comes down to coaching, I think it's around the same, but I'll take a Harbaugh in that defense. I mean, that defense is so good. The Ravens defense is so good. I mean, literally third. I'm taking them.
There you go.
You got the Bills, I got the Ravens. God, I can't wait for that game.
Yeah,
God,
I
I
know.
can't wait
It's
for
gonna
that
be so
game,
cool.
bro. All right, NFC divisional round. My bracket comes out to Lions and Rams and Bucks and Eagles. Now, I think this is the winners because listen, this here, the NFL cooked with this. Well, I mean, first off, in the AFC, I mean, Chiefs versus Chargers, come on, that's genius. Ravens versus Bills, the MVP battle, that's genius. I mean, come on, that's genius. Then if it comes out how I think it is, Lions versus the Rams, Goff and Stafford, former teams, both crazy offenses, that's genius. Both bad defenses, both crazy offenses, genius. You're looking at 30-30. Bucks Eagles rematch of last year. Jalen Hurts get back. Yes, sir. I said it. That's the game I'm starting with. Eagles and Bucks. Eagles win. Come on now, smacking them. Got the number 2 defense in the NFL. Number 2. Number 3 offense. Number 2 defense. Give me the Eagles, son.
Well, with my bracket, since I got Washington winning, they have to go up and play the Lions. And the Eagles got to play the Vikings because I got Vikings winning. So,
Vikings and
the
Eagles.
Lions destroy Washington.
Yeah.
And,
If that's what it came down to, they would.
yeah.
I think the Lions and Rams
like,
game
to
would be
me,
a lot closer, but I still got the Lions.
Like he's saying, to me, the Eagles they're going to be hard to beat. They're going to be hard to beat.
Especially if everyone stays healthy after round 1. If everyone stays healthy after round 1, then everyone's going to be fully healthy the rest of the playoffs. Like, A.J. Brown playing with a little soreness, and Devontae Smith playing with a little soreness, but that's about it. And, I mean, I know those are 2 pretty big names, but if they stay healthy after the round 1, they're going to have another week to recover as well. They're going to be flying colors.
Yeah. Like, just my divisional rounds, like, both games are dominations for me. I think the Eagles smack the Vikings. I think the Lions smack Washington. Period. There's no... Like, the AFC is going to be more entertaining because I think Chargers and Chiefs are going to be a good game and Ravens Bills are going to be a great game. But if it goes the way I'm saying, the Lions and Washington, Eagles and Vikings, I mean, it's obviously going to be Detroit and Eagles. I mean, no matter what our scenario is here,
It's going to be...
all our teams are
I
all
agree.
different, which we already know what our NFC championship is going to be because we already said I think Lions and Eagles are going to dominate. So it's going to be Detroit.
I
and
think
Eagles,
that
man. It's
the
gonna be
AFC is
Detroit
a little
Eagles.
more of a toss-up for AFC Championship, but the NFC, I think it's guaranteed Lions and Philly right now, today.
Yeah,
Those are the 2 best teams over there. There's
Yeah.
no team stopping them.
that's how I
The
feel.
one of them is going to have to stop the other because there's no team stopping
No
them.
matter what happens in the wild card round, don't matter. When it comes down to the NFC championship, it's going to be Detroit and Eagles.
Yep, I agree. I agree 1,000%. So you got Chiefs, Bills, Lions, Eagles. I got Chiefs, Ravens, Lions, Eagles. Now we'll start with the NFC here. Chiefs and Ravens. They're cooking. The NFL's cooking. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm the commissioner.
I thought you were going NFC.
Why?
You said we're going to start with the NFC. And then you
Oh, I'm going to say AFC. My bad.
Okay.
So on the AFC. In my scenario, the NFL's cooking. I'm the commissioner. We're cooking. Chiefs, Ravens, rematch. Rematch of the AFC Championship. Rematch. Give Lamar his get back. I'm sorry. Defense is about the same, but Ravens' offense is better. And I think Lamar is on a mission this year. I mean, I know we're just talking about Josh Allen on a mission, Patrick Mahomes wanting to three-peat very bad, but
Not happening.
in my opinion, man, I think it's possible. I'll tell you after we
Anything's
finish this.
possible, I guess.
I'll tell you after we finish this, but there's only 3 teams I think even have a chance to win the Super Bowl. The Chiefs. It's so hard to say they're going to lose just because they always prove you wrong, but I got the Ravens winning, man. Like we were talking about, Mahomes fighting for the three-peat, Josh Allen on a mission. I think Lamar's on a bigger mission than all of them. He's one of the most disrespected QBs in the NFL. This dude's looked at as garbage because he can't win a playoff game. Well, we'll see how that looks now that he's got a top 3 defense. We'll see. We'll see how that looks now. Now he's got a top 3 defense. And Derrick Henry alongside him. This dude has had nobody like a Derrick Henry. Not a soul in his whole career yet. What are we talking about? You give Lamar Jackson to Derrick Henry, bro, he's going to win. He's going to win. They're not going to lose. Like Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry both fighting for their first Super Bowl appearance. This dude, Derrick Henry, is not going to be able to be taken down. The read options are going to go crazy. Ravens, they're going to the Super Bowl, bro. Book it. Book it.
I got the Bills beating the Chiefs again. They beat them. They beat them.
So
early in the year.
simplistic, bro.
Huh?
I'm going to say this. If it's the Chiefs versus Bills, the Chiefs are going to win.
Never.
Yeah, they are. They're not losing to the Bills twice. Not happening. No.
Unfortunately.
If it's that scenario, the Chiefs are going to win.
Just keep talking.
It's true.
Anyways, I got the Bills. Josh Allen all the way. Bills beat the Chiefs. They're in the Super Bowl. Bing, bang, boom, boom, bing, bang, boom. That's it. Period.
How are they beating the Chiefs twice? I was just curious on that.
I just feel like they're a better team, dude. I just really do. I know that their defense and their weapons on offense ain't as. I just see Josh Allen winning this. Sorry. I like Josh Allen all the way through. All the way through.
We'll have to see, man.
All the way through.
It's every NFL great has said it before.
I know it's hard to beat the Chiefs and Andy Reid and all that blah 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 blah, but
Every NFL great will tell you this. It's not about one player. It's about the whole team. Josh Allen ain't going to beat a whole team by himself, being the only person. It's just not going to happen. That's why I'm not on the Josh Allen train for this playoff run. I'm just not. Because he doesn't have the team to get there. He don't. His best player on offense is James Cook. Like, what?
somehow they still been doing it. So
Because it's the regular season. When it gets time to the playoffs, bro, teams win championships. Defense win championships. Not one player.
yeah, man.
Never has been. So, it is what it is. We're very different on that. But you got the Bills, I got the Ravens.
Oh shit!
Now, in the NFC, Lions versus Eagles.
This is a very.
I've been waiting for this matchup all year. Every single person that I freaking talk to is like, why do you think I'm wearing green? Every single person that I talk to, I could have wore the Jalen Hurts jersey. I could have. Every single person that I talk to, bro. The Lions are the best team. They're the best team, man. No one can stop the Lions. Jared Goff is better than Jalen Hurts, bro.
No.
The amount of talk that I've heard about this Lions team being better than the Eagles, everyone that said it, when this NFC Championship goes down, I'm going to need everyone to line up the money. I got whatever, 50, 100, whatever you want on it, bro. Whatever you want on it. The Eagles are going to beat these Lions by 7. I'm going to tell you right now. 7 at least. Top 3 defense and a top 3 offense the Eagles got. They're going to the Super Bowl. No one's going to stop them. Not the Lions. I'm telling you that right now. Not the Lions. They would need a prayer. They're praying for Jalen Hurts to get hurt. That's the only chance they got. That's the prayer that they need to send out to the light. So I'm going to tell you right now, there's no one on that team that can guard A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and there's no one on that front 7 that's going to stop Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts. Nobody. 7 points at least. At least.
And that's why this is fun.
That's why it's, I mean, yeah.
This is why this is fun, because Bills versus Detroit.
Why? How are the Lions going to beat the Eagles? How? I need to hear this, bro. I literally need to hear this. We've seen the Lions in the NFC Championship. Jared Goff, the choke artist. You're telling, like, there's no... Dude, Jared Goff's not going to the Super Bowl, bro. Everyone in their mother has Buffalo versus the Lions. That's not going to happen.
Everybody and their mother.
Dude.
I just feel like both teams, I know the Eagles' defense is better than the Lions, but both offenses have so many weapons. I don't care how good he says the Eagles' defense is, they're both going to be...
The team that's got the best chance,
the
best chance to beat the Eagles in this whole playoff bracket is the Packers. In the NFC. The Packers. That's the best chance. So if they get out round 1, GG's. They're going to the Super Bowl. So, Lions, you better send your prayers. You better be Packers fans this weekend. That's all I got to say. But how are the Lions beating the Eagles?
I'm just waiting.
How are they beating them? Let's hear it.
I feel like...
Speak up.
I feel like both their offense is high-powered. I don't think... No, I'm not. I would never put Jared Goff above Jalen Hurts. No. Whoever says that, just... No. But there's like so many weapons, and I really think everybody's thinking Detroit's defense ain't that good. They are decent. They are good. And to me, it's just going to be a close game. I mean, I see like a 28-31, and I just see some... It's something that just clicks in my head.
Defense.
Whatever, dude. It just clicks for something. When I'm looking at it, it just clicks in my head. I'm seeing Detroit take this game, dude. I'm sorry. The Eagles are going to be disappointed.
So we put money on that when that comes down to it?
When it comes down to it. That's what it is.
That's why I need everyone. I'm keeping. I got receipts from everybody.
They got to get past the Packers first.
I got receipts from everybody that's talking that smack, bro.
They got to get past the Packers first.
Yeah, man. I don't know. So hey, here we go, man. Ravens versus Eagles, Bills versus Detroit. See, when we started this playoff bracket, you were probably like, man, these guys got the same pick. Now here we are. Super Bowl is completely different. I don't know if this ever happened on our podcast, actually. But
I don't think it has.
Bills versus Detroit, Ravens versus Eagles. I mean, I'll let you explain your Bills versus Detroit game. How you think this game goes?
I think it's another showdown. Like
I was gonna say, I will say that though, if it does come out to that matchup, it's gonna be so many points.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You're talking like 43 to 40 or 47 to 42. Something
it's
crazy.
gonna be a showdown, but
there's some.
Everybody's saying it, but I'm sticking with the Allen train, baby. I'm sticking with the Allen train. I'm going Bills winning it all this year. Bills. The Buffalo Bills get their first Super Bowl.
Dude, you had the Bills not even making the playoffs before the season.
No, that's lies.
Or like 10 wins or something. Go back and look at it. I remember.
I didn't have the Bills missing the playoffs, ever.
Bro, I'm going to go back and look at the podcast because this was a debate when we were doing our playoff predictions.
No, that's right here.
From before the season. You have it?
Yeah, I keep them on my shit, dude.
Because you're like, man, they just don't have anybody this year. And I
remember saying all that, but I didn't have them out of the playoffs.
I still had the Bills winning the division at 12 wins. And Jets at 11. I was looking at it. Bills not in the playoffs. Missing the playoffs for the season. Now he's on Josh Allen train. I remember that, dude.
That's kind of crazy.
Didn't even have the Bills in the playoffs.
It'd be all right.
Now you got to win the Super Bowl? I'm going to tell y'all right now. This prediction right here, you can go back, check the tape. I'm sure you remember. What was my preseason prediction?
You don't have it? I don't know.
Ravens versus Eagles.
Did you?
Yes. My preseason playoff prediction was Ravens versus Eagles, bro. I'll pull it up right now.
Oh, let me see mine. What was it? For the chance for
24. Oh, man.
Look at mine. Ravens, Eagles. Eagles win.
Oh, you had that. 24-25 playoff prediction. I had Ravens 49ers. Ravens winning. But I did have Eagles 49ers NFC Championship. Obviously 49ers was blowout, but I mean it was close. I really thought I had Ravens Eagles. You had that.
Yeah.
Well, I had Eagles and I scratched off 49ers. I think I did that just because he had Eagles.
I got the Packers right, 7th.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look at that, but no Bills.
That's crazy. Allen. That's what I'm going with.
Ravens, Eagles, I think this isn't a super high scoring game, Super Bowl. I think you're looking at, I mean, you got to think, I'm not saying low scoring, but I'm not saying 30 plus either. I think this is a 27-24 or 30-27 type Super Bowl.
How is 60 points not a high scoring game?
It's not 60. If you did over 59, it wouldn't be
30, 27. It's 57 points.
not 60.
Close enough to 60.
I
60 point
I don't
game's
think
the
it's
highest
going to
scoring
go
game.
over 60. That's what I'll say. I don't think it'll be over 60 points. But anyways. This one's hard for me because this one's really hard for me.
After all this shit he just talked. Now listen to this.
No, listen, man. This one's really hard for me because you're looking at two teams that got top 5 defenses and top 5 offenses in the NFL. And it really pains me to say this because I love him so much. But Lamar Jackson, I think, is, he's better than Jalen Hurts. I'm sorry. He is. It really pains me to say that. I think it's closer than what a lot of people think. I think Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Top 7 at worst. But, Lamar's a top 3 quarterback. If I'm being honest. And
Well, if you look at his progression, he's throwing the ball better downfield. He's really just coming into, man.
he's a beast. Best two-way player ever. I don't think it's a debate. He is, the only other person that you're debating with is Michael Vick, and he's better than Michael Vick. I'm sorry, he is. But, this is why I think what I mean by the NFL is cooking. You're talking about Lamar versus Hurts.
That'd be awesome, though.
The two best, if we're not including Josh Allen, the two best passing and rushing quarterbacks in the NFL. And then Henry x Saquon, the battle of the year, who's better, who had a better season.
I'd rather see a Super Bowl with two teams that's never won it. The Bills in Detroit.
That's not going to happen. Neither team's going to make it out of those. But Ravens and Eagles, like I was saying, anyways, Henry and Saquon, defenses are both crazy. But I'm sticking to it. No one in this playoff run is going to stop Lamar and Henry. They have a mission. Win a Super Bowl. That's been their mission all year. They didn't care about seeding. They didn't care about standings. All they care about is winning the Super Bowl.
His playoff prediction ain't got nothing to do with the fact he bet on Baltimore to win the Super Bowl. So he's got to go with Baltimore to win the Super Bowl so he can get this $1,500.
I bet that because I know they're going to win.
Don't let him bullshit.
Why would I put $200 on the Ravens to win the Super Bowl if I didn't think they were going to win?
What was your playoff prediction for earlier in the season?
Before the season? Ravens winning. If anything, I think it has more to do with that being right than my bet.
Oh, that'd be a nice bet to hit, though.
But I bet that because that's who I think's going to win the Super Bowl. Like, what? That don't even make sense.
Mm-hmm.
What you just said makes no sense. If you think the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl, put money on it.
Now?
Why not?
Just imagine putting the Bills to win it before the season started.
That's how I feel about the Ravens. I didn't
Maybe
do
it
it
was a
until
payout,
October.
right? But
That has nothing to do with
I already knew that this was going to be different. I knew our AFC was going to be pretty similar, but I knew the NFC was going to be different. I knew it. Because I know how he feels about the Eagles. I know how he feels about all that. I knew he's going to have the Eagles in it.
Jared Goff's a fraud. Dude's a yak king. Everyone, man, I get so tired of that. So this is basically what I was saying. 3 teams, I think, that can win the Super Bowl. There's only 3, in my opinion, that can win. The Chiefs, the Ravens, and the Eagles. I think no other team out the NFC can win. And I think that's the only AFC team that can win. I mean, there's no world in my mind I can see Jared Goff holding up a Super Bowl trophy. It just, I mean, there's just not, dude. Like, if the Lions make it somehow, some way, by the skin of their teeth, I might put a crazy amount of money on whoever they're facing because that's just not happening. It's not happening. Dude, it's crazy that you have Bills and Lions because, like, every single analyst is like, the Bills and the Lions. Everyone's saying that. Besides a few guys that got, like, the Chiefs and the Lions. Everyone's got the Lions, dude. Everybody. And it's going to be so funny when they finally play the Eagles because the NFL didn't want to schedule the Lions and Eagles because they knew what was getting exposed. They knew the Lions would get exposed if that game would happen. And we're going to see it. I cannot wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, we got about 4 weeks away from that.
Yep, and I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. Not really, actually. Like 3 weeks.
Something. Whatever.
But yeah, Ravens, and I got Lamar MVP. Obviously, you got Allen.
Yeah.
Who else is going to win? Yeah, I mean,
there it is.
that's what you could do. If you think the Bills are going to win, Josh Allen MVP of the Super Bowl is like plus 950, I think. My buddy texted me the other day. Because guess what his is? Bills versus Lions.
Is it?
Durr! Yeah. All the dirt.
I don't
pay
attention to none of his friends or anything.
It's not about friends. It's about all of Twitter, bro. Like, all the sports accounts.
I'm not.
All the sports accounts have Chiefs Lions or Bills Lions. That's all I keep seeing. And I don't agree. So, we'll see.
Right. Everybody's got their opinion.
Ravens, Eagles. Ravens win it. Lamar, MVP 3. This one will get MV3 in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I'm the biggest Ravens fan I've ever been in my life in this Super Bowl run. But you know, if the Eagles did beat the Ravens, I wouldn't be mad at it because if you want to talk about bets, hold on. I edged the Ravens. I put money on the Chiefs and the Eagles. So no matter what, I win money because those are the only 3 teams I see winning. So I'm not mad if the Eagles win because I love Jalen Hurts, and if they win, it would be so good for Jalen Hurts' legacy and everyone to just stop talking about him. You know, but then again, when they win, like if they won, they'd be like, he got carried by Saquon Barkley, man. He carried, man. Like, whatever.
Whatever.
But, yeah, I got the Ravens. You got the Bills. That's our playoff picture. That's what it looks like. We'll be coming back next week to talk about our divisional round and talk about the wild card games and, you know, maybe see where our head's at then.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we could be wrong. Texans could beat the Chargers. The Steelers could beat the Ravens. Or the freaking Packers could beat the Eagles, you know? Like, you just never know.
That's what I'm hoping for.
You never know in the NFL how these things go. But, honestly, since I know the Packers have no shot at winning the Super Bowl, I really hope the Eagles win just because I really do. Like, I want to see that Eagles-Lions matchup more than you'll ever understand. Like, I don't
think it's a question that we ain't going to see it. I think they're the 2 best teams in the NFC.
We have to see that matchup.
I don't see it not being that.
Like I'm gonna be so mad if we don't see that matchup, dude. Like, so mad. Like, imagine like the Lions lost to a Rams or something crazy. Like, I'd be so pissed. I'd be like, dude. Oh my god. No matter what, though, in my opinion, no matter what the Eagles do, it's always gonna be an excuse. Everyone always hates on Jalen Hurts. They're gonna be like, oh, they beat the Lions because Aiden Hutchinson was hurt. Oh.
They always do that.
They beat the Lions they won the Super Bowl because Saquon Barkley is on Jalen Hurts' team now. Like, you know, for some reason, no one likes Jalen Hurts in the media. I don't get it. Dude's a beast.
I do. I think he's a beast.
One of the best quarterbacks in the league. But, yeah, man, that's enough jibber-jabbers for this episode of the podcast. We had a long one for you this week, and we hope you guys enjoy this playoff picture. I think that it's a great playoff picture. Obviously, we would love to see our Bengals in this playoff picture. Like, if it was the Bengals versus Bills in that last one, I think
Going Bills.
you might have seen a little upset in round one, but you never know. You never know. I wish the Bengals squeaked in. I'm sure a lot of you do as well, but hey, everything happens for a reason. It is what it is. So we shall see. I truly believe that. But yeah, I beat this man again for record. Final record predictions. We'll see who gets.
That's crazy. He's only by one.
Yeah, I know.
That's nuts.
We'll see who gets the better record in the playoffs. Maybe he'll get some glory out of that. I don't know, because I mean, we'll see, man. Like, the only thing I'm worried about in this playoffs is if like the Texans beat the Chargers and just ruin everything for everybody, or like I don't know, the Vikings going to NFC, like something stupid like that.
That's not happening.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, we won't take much more of your time, man. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, most importantly, though, man. We want to see these likes go up, man. We appreciate the support. We've been getting, like, now we're averaging around, like, 30 viewers a freaking podcast, which is great. We appreciate you guys.
Been here for almost an hour with the oven on 400 degrees, and we're still seeing our breath.
But, I mean, at the same time, though, over 30 listeners. We appreciate that. We want as many listeners as possible. But, we're only getting like 4 likes. So if you guys could hit that like button, man, like it'd be nice to see it. Yep, they're the laces, baby.
Get a little closer on that. Look at that handsome fellow. I look so much better as a cartoon. I don't know what that is. That's like a Bobby from whatever that show
Oh,
was.
I'm not even going to go there. But yeah, man, follow us on all socials.
What's the name of the show? I forget.
I forget too, like Hank Hill.
Yeah, Hank Hill. Look at Bobby on the cup.
Follow us on all socials at Nate's Takes. Follow me on all socials at Nate's Takes. Follow us on all socials at Throw the Laces. And yeah, let's have a fun playoffs, have a fun wild card weekend. Hopefully, you win some money and have a great start to this year. Hopefully, y'all staying safe out there. Like I said, man, hit that like button, please. Hit that sub button. We're trying to hit 100 subs. We're so close to 100 subs. So, that would be awesome. But, yeah, man. Man, what are we going to do for an... Oh, you know what we should do for a new outro? You say go Bills. I say go Eagles. Or something. I mean, go Ravens or something.
Yeah.
So, I think our new outro, we're going to do a little something different just because the Bengals are out the playoffs now. We'll go back to the Who Day here soon. But,
next year.
Yeah, next playoff run. But, yeah. It's gonna feel so weird to say this. But yeah, man, hit that like button, hit the sub, follow us on everything, and as always, go Eagles!
Bills!
Oh wait, I said go Eagles.
That's see when you say something quick like that, the truth comes out. We know who he really wants to win.
Go Ravens.
We know who he really wants to win right there. He just told the truth. All that's
Look,
phony.
Look, my heart says the Eagles. My mind says the Ravens.
Phony. He was like, go Eagles. Wait a minute. Oh. That's who he really wants to win this thing.
Bro, look, my heart says the Eagles, but my mind says the Ravens.
Uh-huh.
Go Ravens. Go Ravens. See y'all next week.